Hamilton providing the color. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Tosses to first. Lindor retired. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Right fielder,
a really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs. That one's in there. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Alonso tries to hold up, appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And now the lefty. And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. back at Citizens Bank Park. Starting on the mound in this one, David Peterson. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder, Harrison
Well, after putting up a nice
Bader.
inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Toss to Alonso, and Bader is set down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Singing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Harper now. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Man at first, one away. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Soto makes the grab, and that is that. Phillies strand one, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. On the ground, right side. And a quick out, number one.
Batting seventh, center fielder Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Wilson throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, second baseman Luis Angel Acuna.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder Nick Castellanos.
And a foul ball. And now it's 3-2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Ripped towards third. Vientos whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the third baseman. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Got him. 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs. This one popped up. Acuna. He's got it. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Hayden
Leading off
Sanger.
for the Mets, catcher Hayden Sanger.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Real Muto makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in, safe at second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found
right
a way.
fielder,
I love the
Juan
approach he
Soto.
had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out, runner at second. Juan Soto now battling here as he fouls it away. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Out towards right center field. Bader sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip. And the matchup is very favorable.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Tyler Rogers getting loose out there. Raley, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Back to the top of the order now. And now Bader up to the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. David Peterson gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brooks
the New York
Raley
Mets.
on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
25.
And one thing on him,
Brooks
he's been
Raley.
really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So the tying run at second. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. No outs. Runner on second. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bader, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop 3rd strike. 2 gone. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting.
Here's JT Realmuto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Man at second. That one the other way. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Orion
Now pitching
Kirkering.
for the Phillies.
Just trying to keep this one close
Number
here, and this is
50.
where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third
Leading
baseman,
off
Mark
for the Mets, Third
Vientos.
baseman,
As a
Mark
batter, he's known for
Vientos.
performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Next pitch is outside. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Max Lazar up and loosening in the pen. Meza, the power lefty, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike
Left
zone,
fielder,
but that's one of the
Brandon
hardest
Nimmo.
things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at high level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. That one hammered left field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
2 down, bases empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the end.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New York
back,
Mets.
and they turn to a new arm as we
Number
kick off the bottom of the
71,
fourth. Tyler
Tyler
Rogers.
Rogers.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Nick Castellanos at the
Leading
plate
off
now.
for the Phillies, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls,
And now
1
2-1.
strike.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he takes it
Got him.
himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, a swing like that can help
Now
you come
batting,
out of this struggle.
shortstop,
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game,
Sosa.
but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Edmundo Sosa outside. And that's ball 3. Center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position?
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Now
Max
pitching for the
Lazar.
Phillies.
And he's been hit pretty
Number
hard
60.
at times this year, so
Max
he's looking for better.
Lazar.
Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the
and now
Mets,
here's Jeff
center
McNeil.
fielder, Jeff McNeil.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
2-2 count.
Good job to fight that one off.
The count's full.
And they'll do it again. This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather
Now
doesn't
batting,
ease up, Chris.
catcher,
Yeah,
Kendall
the umpiring
Singer.
crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. He's got it, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading
And the
off
batter down,
for the
Weston
Phillies,
Wilson.
second baseman, Weston
Now, Boog, this is a real
Wilson.
tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So here's Bader now. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Bryson Stott. 1 down, runner at first. And now Bryce Harper. Diaz throw to first. Stott back on a dive. Stott leads off first with 1 away. Inside, just missed. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edwin Diaz done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for New York.
Pitching change here, Ryan
Number
Helsley.
56.
Should be a good first matchup
Ryan
for him here. He's
Helsley.
been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a count 1-2.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for the
top
Mets,
6,
first baseman,
and stepping in for New York,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jose Siri. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full-court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Curve, hit right back to him. In plenty of time to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Down to third baseman, number 4.
Number 4.
Ball to strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him. But you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Starling Marte up to hit. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Jeff McNeil. Next offering is in for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Clay Holmes.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
late with the swing there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The winning run at third. And here in extra innings. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off and win it 3-2.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
The final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.